Copenhagen erupts. Her Royal Highness Princess Leonor meet the Prince of Denmark. The streets of Copenhagen have seen royal moments before, but none quite like this. The city, steeped in centuries of tradition, expected the usual grace and diplomacy of state visits. Yet when Princess Leonor of Spain stepped out into the heart of Denmark, something entirely different unfolded. The air shifted. The crowd erupted. The ordinary rhythm of the capital was swept away in a tide of excitement and awe. But here's the twist: what many assumed would be a polite royal introduction quickly transformed into something far more personal, far more emotional. For at the heart of this eruption was not politics or protocol, but the powerful spark of connection between Spain's future queen and Denmark's young prince. And while the cameras captured dazzling smiles and royal waves, the real story unfolded just beneath the surface, a story that left even seasoned royal watchers stunned, asking, what does this meeting truly mean for the future of Europe's monarchies? The very first moments of Leonor's arrival told us everything. Draped in elegance, with her poise reflecting both Spanish tradition and youthful confidence, she carried herself as more than a crown princess, she carried herself as the embodiment of Spain's hopes for tomorrow. But the way the Danish crowd responded was extraordinary. Flags waved not just for their own prince, but for Leonor, as if she were already one of their own. Why such an eruption? Some say it was her radiant presence, others point to the fairy tale element of two young royals meeting on a stage so grand. Yet others whisper of destiny, that this union of Spain and Denmark, symbolized in that single meeting, could redefine royal alliances for generations. And still, the most pressing question lingers: how did Prince Christian himself respond? Witnesses say his eyes lit up the moment he greeted her. His bow was formal, but his smile, unmistakably warm. The crowd saw it, the cameras captured it, and suddenly the whispers grew louder. Could this be the confirmation of a bond long rumored, now revealed in plain sight? But the intrigue does not stop there. Consider the timing. Why now? Why Copenhagen? Was this meeting carefully orchestrated by palace insiders, or was it a natural progression of their relationship, brought into the light for the world to witness? Each answer only unlocks another layer of curiosity. As the procession moved through the city, the eruption only intensified. Streets filled beyond capacity, chants of Leonor mixing with Christian, creating a chorus that felt less like formality and more like celebration. It wasn't just a meeting, it was a moment that captured the imagination of two nations at once. And behind the pageantry lies the deeper tension. How does Spain view this blossoming bond? How do Denmark's royals balance tradition with the emotional power of such a union? And most importantly, what role will this play in shaping the identity of two future monarchs standing at the threshold of history? The truth is, Copenhagen didn't just welcome Leonor, it embraced her. In those moments, she wasn't only Spain's princess, she became a symbol of love, legacy, and the timeless allure of royalty itself. From Spain's palaces to Denmark's castles, from whispered speculations to front-page headlines, one thing is undeniable: this meeting was no ordinary encounter. It was the spark of something greater, something that resonates across borders, across traditions, across the very essence of what it means to be royal. As the night settled over Copenhagen, one could still hear the echoes of that eruption. A city transformed by a single meeting. A future shaped by love and destiny. And a world now waiting, breathless, to see where this royal story goes next. Because if one thing is clear, it's this: the meeting of Princess Leonor and Prince Christian was not the end of a story, it was the beginning of a chapter that history itself will not forget.